Alright, I guess I'll just get started without anyone. I will give it a few minutes though before I start just talking to myself about my own character. Let me just... Alright. I'll at least get drawing. I'm not sure what I want to do. I have a pose in mind, but not sure what I want to do with the face. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna start talking, and I guess I'll just repeat myself when other people get here. That's fine. Let me get a head I like first. Okay. Thinking where to start. There is a lot to talk about with Shadowwish. That looks so bad. Yeah, a few things to, preface about Shadowwish before I begin talking about her. Um, is, one, she is in, her story is big. Because, she's a major player in 3 of the stories in this universe. Her origin story, which is her, like, villain arc, the like, main story, I guess you'd call it. Where she is an antagonist. She's partially an antagonist, for Wish, mostly in the second half. She starts as a malicious force and then, begins her, redemption arc. Hello, welcome. I'm just gonna be talking about this character that I'm drawing. Not with my throat like this. Give me a sec. Anyway, she begins, yeah. Echoes is when she really begins her, character arc. I mean, she goes through a few character arcs, but she begins her, redemption arc, I guess. I forgot that she's also, she's in another story. She's not all that important in it, but, she's also in, I don't have a name for it, The Rise of Crimson Sky, something like that. In universe, she is, responsible, partially, for Crimson Sky's rise to power. I need to design him at some point. Anyway, in Echoes, she's mostly just a malicious force. And then in the sequel, that is not Blood and Water, give me a moment. My dog has decided it's time. seems to have become a tradition that some animal is going to interrupt me during the stream. But that's what you get when you're in a house full of them. Anyway, in the second sequel to Echoes, sorry, I gotta change the music, it's starting to talk. Anyway. Where was I? Her redemption arc really starts in the second sequel, that, doesn't have a name and also isn't complete. And also might not even happen. I need to figure out whether I like the idea or not. Anyway. Hello! Welcome. Now my cat's going. Another thing to preface about specifically Shadowwish is if you know anything about my world, or if you don't know anything about my warrior cat world, the clans have superpowered cats called the Gifted. They are, of course, gifted with the power, one, to see StarClan spirits. Oh, thank you. They're gifted with the ability to see StarClan spirits, plus they are given one additional superpower. Some of that ranges from super speed to I'm sorry, my cat is currently being weird. From super speed to super strength to some like actual examples, including being able to see those who are, to sense those who are sick or dying, or sick or injured. And Shadowwish she is from a long time in the past, before the beginning of Echoes. She was born under the rule of the fourth leader of Moon Clan, Wolfstar. Ooh, you finished Secret Santa? Awesome. Cool. Anyway. Let me look at my dogs. There's a lot happening in my house, and it's very distracting. I'll be right. Anyway, where was I? She was, right, born under the fourth leader. She's from a long time ago. She is one of the first gifted cats. And she is actually the only one who becomes a warrior. She may have once been destined to be a healer, but she did not choose that path. But her power is it's essentially invincibility in battle. If you've read the canon books, she has Lion Blaze's power, except I've actually put terms to it, and limitations, and it's not just a thing that happens and has no rules. Anyway. Those rules include, she has to physically, activate it. She trains enough that it almost becomes reflex, whenever she feels threatened, but, you can still technically sneak up on her. Yeah. That comes into play later. So, getting into Shadow's actual story. She was born to... Give me a moment to... For right now, I only do live streams. I'm planning, an actual video to post on here. I just have not gotten around to it yet. Yeah. Anyway, so, Shadowwish was born to, her parents, Soot Dust and Buzzard Claw. Soot Dust does not make it out of her, out of Shadowwish's, kithood. She gets, mortally wounded, after leaving camp when she feels Shadow is old enough to be left alone for periods of time. And this is where she is given her powers. Oh, you can't? Oh, that sucks. Is there a reason why, or are you just not able to get the equipment? Not the equipment, the, software? Sorry, I got distracted. Where was So, she is left under the care of her father. Let me think about. Let me get this. I hate drawing pause. Let me get this down. For the streaming stuff, like, it's not all intensive or anything. Like, I didn't buy anything special. You just need a mic and a recording software. And there are two or three completely free recording softwares you can use. I use OBS, but there's also Streamlabs. There's another one you can use on your phone, but I don't know about that one. I use a computer. And you just need a mic. Any old mic works. This is a headphone mic. I think you can tell because the audio quality is not the best. You also don't technically need a mic unless you want to talk. You could just have music playing. Yeah. Okay, I see a calico. I hate this arm. What am I doing? Okay. Anyway, back to the story. So, let's get into Shadowwish's life a little. She is friends. Her best friend is the leader, Wolfstar's daughter. Blackpaw, Blackstream. Blackhead, Blackpaw, Blackstream. Her name's Blackstream. Anyway, I hate this arm so much. I hate it all. Anyway. Excuse that. And they are essentially inseparable. They talk about, they both have strong ambition, and they often talk about how they'll rule the forest together. And they promise each other that whoever ends up becoming leader, if either of them end up becoming leader, they will make the other one their deputy. This will come into play later. So, they grow up together. Shadowwish doesn't become super aware of her power for a while. she's not aware of it for most of her kithood. Because a kid gets into a scuffle and doesn't come out of it hurt. You just think, oh, lucky. But eventually her father does come to learn of her power. Around the same time Shadow does. I hate that arm too, but I'm just gonna keep going. Anyway, no, that looks so wrong. Anyway. Even before her father figures out, the power, arms are just not happening today. Maybe she needs to be a little more curled into herself. Anyway, he has great plans for his daughter. Which include her becoming leader. And then making him her deputy. But he starts with training her to be a great fighter. Nope. Bodies are not speaking to me today, so you know what? We're gonna pivot to a headshot. Anyway. Shadow Paw is given extra training from her father. Extra battle training. And she is essentially fighting a bunch of rogues that her dad found for her to fight. And she steadily learns how to control her power through being made to fight all of these cats. I don't really like it as a headshot. Maybe I should have her floating like this instead. That's at least a little easier. Anyway. She gets, extremely good with using her power, to the point where it is almost reflex, turning it on. And she kind of changes through these, through all of this. It's not noticeable at first, but once she earns her full warrior name, it's clear that she is not as amiable. She's not as kind-hearted as she once was. She's more quick to fighting, and she's more quick to choose violence as a solution. But she and Blackstream remain friends, despite this. But that is until a silver molly falls in the river and changes everything. Suddenly, Shadowwish's friend, is a little more friendly to outsiders from the clan. And she's been hanging around a lot with a Sun Clan cat, the one who fell in the river, named Silverberry. And had circumstances been different, I have no doubt in my mind that Silverberry and Shadowwish would have been very good friends. Unfortunately, things did not end up that way. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna get through her whole story. Anyway. Everything is fine though. That is until Blackstream takes on the deputy role. Despite her father being the deputy, it is decided that her being deputy is a good choice. And she eventually becomes leader. And Shadowwish, remembering that promise they made to each other all those moons ago, is excited for her friend and excited to be made deputy, but she is not chosen. Black Star chooses someone else as her deputy. And Shadowwish is a little hurt. It's okay, I see. I'm just talking about Shadowwish, my baby. And poorly drawing whatever is happening on my screen right now. I hate legs. Anyway. Where was I? Right. I've gotten a good bit through Shadowwish's story already. So sorry about that. You can just watch back, I guess. I don't really want to repeat myself right now. Anyway, Shadowwish is not made Black Star's. Sorry about the dogs. Yeah, Black Star chooses someone else as deputy, despite the promise. And Shadowwish is, of course, a little hurt by that. Her father, her plan is to just argue with Black Star. Her father's plan, though, is a little more hands-on. And he devises a plan, with Shadow, and they lure out the deputy, and Shadowwish is told to take care of them. She can't. She was not aware this was where things were going. Before it started. I'm trying to think. Wait. No, she does take out this first one. No. Sorry, I gotta think about what happens. It's been a while. No, she, wounds the deputy, but can't go through with ending it. So her father takes over, and is disappointed that his daughter wouldn't do it, on his command. Anyway, but she just thinks everything's over, everything will be fine. And he reassures her that now that the competition is out of the way, she is sure to be made deputy. But she's not. No, someone else is made deputy. And Shadowwish is frustrated again and goes to talk to her friend. And Black Star's uh, reasoning is a want for peace with Sun Clan. She doesn't want a deputy who could jeopardize that. And that, of course, hurts Shadow's feelings. Anyway, where was I? Right. Shadowwish is hurt, but doesn't do anything further. Her dad does, though. He takes out the next deputy without even consulting his daughter. And Blackstream, who is running out of options, chooses someone else. She's quickly running out of options because there's only so many cats in MoonClan. Anyway, she chooses another deputy, and Buzzard Claw, Shadowwish's father, takes that one out too. This time, though, he is caught by Shadow, who finally stands up to her dad. She stands up a little too hard, though, and accidentally? Not accidentally. She stands up a little too hard, and he is no more, which should be good. She killed the villain who was attacking the deputies, except she was spotted by Blackstar, and Blackstar was not witness to any of that, and so just thinks her friend has gone mad. Shadowwish is kicked out of MoonClan, and she argues that MoonClan was not the clan that she was born in. It has become soft, and she would have, and clearly, clearly Blackstar was not the right choice of leader if she could not even listen to what her friend was telling her. And so she leaves, and she does take a couple cats with her. And she decides to form a new clan. Or she tries to, at least. She takes her small group of MoonClan cats, along with some rogues she'd befriended, and she creates Shadow Clan, or she tries to at least. Star Clan is not about it. She tries to, once she creates her clan, and is essentially made their leader, she tries to make it official by going to Star Clan's Den, which, by the way, is my version of the Moon Pool or the Moonstone. Couldn't have called it Moon anything because of Moon Clan. Anyway, she goes to Star Clan's Den, and she is rejected by the spirits. She's rejected by Star Clan, and she is not given her 9 lives, because she doesn't deserve them, in Star Clan's eyes. So, she goes without them. I mean, she's invincible in battle, anyway. So, what does she need with 9 lives? Some of the cats she brought with her begin terrorizing the other clans. And she was not fully aware of this happening. A Sun Clan cat who joined her ranks, I think he was Sun Clan. I need to find his name. Give me a second to scrounge through my notes. Is he Sun Clan? I'm gonna mute for a second. I need to look this up. No, it was a Moon Clan cat. A couple of the cats that she brought with her, including a cat by the name of Stonehawk, become increasingly violent at the borders, and they begin antagonizing the other clans without Shadowwish's notice. And they are like actively hurting, injuring, and killing cats at the borders, and even going out of their way to do it, which has brought unnecessary tension with Shadow Clan and the others. Once Shadowwish finds out about this, she is furious. But she decided to take on this responsibility. And she had already been pushing on MoonClan's borders, or stepping on MoonClan's tail, essentially, since her clan lived in the denser woods that were technically on MoonClan territory. It wasn't a well-hunted place, but it was technically MoonClan's. And Blackstar is not happy about it. Anyway, all of this leads to a battle in MoonClan camp where almost outside of her control, Shadowwish attacks and kills Sun Clan's leader, Silverstar, who is also Blackstar's mate. That is the most important thing that happens in that battle. Once that is done, they leave, and Blackstar begins forming her revenge, or planning her revenge. She begins plotting with the newly formed clan, Eclipse Clan. That is a story for another time. And Sun Clan, Moon Clan, and Eclipse Clan attack Shadowwish's group. And Blackstar takes out Shadowwish. They have a pretty intense battle. Where Shadowwish, witnessing her former friend's rage that it was unlike her, slipped up, and her power dropped, or her invincibility dropped for just a second, and Blackstar took that opportunity to wound her. And this kind of was a reality check for for Shadowwish. I really shouldn't have named them so similarly. And finally, Shadowwish gives up, essentially. She lets her former friend take her life, and Blackstar does it without much hesitation. Shadowwish joins the Dark Forest's ranks. She does not, of course, go to StarClan. she had a little hope, seeing as she was a gifted cat, that maybe StarClan would have mercy, but no. And that ends the first part of the story. Hi, cat. What do you want? There's a cat. I unfortunately need to go do some stuff. I will maybe continue this on Monday. We will see. I definitely want to continue Shadowwish's story because she is very important to me. And I like her story. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you on Monday. Goodbye.